In tonight's 360 Perspective, we are talking gender-neutral bathrooms. Denver Public Schools board members unanimously passed a resolution to require each of its schools to create all-gender bathrooms. It's also happening in Southern Colorado schools as well. The Denver resolution was presented by board member Tay Anderson, who wants them installed by next fall. For supporters, the restrooms are a way for the district to reaffirm its support for students. They say they are single-occupant bathrooms, and many of the schools have the infrastructure they need to create them in the way of faculty bathrooms.
No student is put into any fear or intimidation of having to go into a gender-conforming restroom that they may not identify with. Simply what this resolution is doing is affirming our support to our LGBTQIA+ community.
And they say the resolution goes beyond just bathrooms. It supports students and staff to be out with their sexual orientation or gender identity. It allows employees to hang rainbow flags to show support and allows students to self-report their gender identity without the consent of their parents. They also push for federal and state governments to eliminate binary categories that may stop students from self-identifying outside the gender they were assigned at birth. Anderson says he knows people are uncomfortable and expects some will launch a recall effort because of this issue.
From the beginning to the end of this resolution is pure ideological belief. School is for learning. It's not for any kind of political action.
And Glenn Stanton there from Focus on the Family doesn't support every aspect of the resolution, but he is in support of single occupancy restrooms, saying it's a reasonable solution. What he does object to is allowing students who identify as a different gender than assigned at birth to use the restroom they feel appropriate because he feels it will make other students uncomfortable. And there are, of course, a lot of different opinions on this topic. A lot of parents say the restrooms are a good idea. They add privacy and prevent bullying. Other parents say it's a waste of money and resources, and they worry the restrooms may be misused or even create more bullying. Here locally, District 11 says they have some gender-neutral restrooms, but are proactively working to incorporate more. They are starting with high schools right now. In Academy District 20, all their new schools built in the last 2 years include gender-neutral bathrooms. In Liberty and Rampart High Schools got them when they made improvements. They say when they build new schools or make improvements to old ones, they plan to add that option there as well. I reached out to District 60 in Pueblo, still waiting to hear back from them. Denver Public Schools could be the first district of all to add them to all schools. How do you feel about this issue? Join the discussion on our Facebook pages, Elizabeth Watts News and KOAA 5. And if you have an idea for a future 360 Perspective, email 360@koaa.com.